What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be taking a look at another glitch. So I have been looking all over Forza Horizon 3 for a worthwhile glitch. This is an XP, RP, whatever it is in this game. This is a glitch to basically get yourself some skill points. So the last glitch video I did obviously did very good, so I want to thank you for that. And I decided I'd make another one here. So this, it basically lets your car levitate, all that kind of stuff. It is not any of that garbage like drifting through bushes or on the train tracks or anything like that. This is a new glitch. I've also seen things like drifting on the airport. That is a good method, but it is not any of those. So what you need to do is hop into one of two cars. I will be showing you in the cheap option, which is the 2016 Mazda MX-5. Very cheap car, affordable, all that good stuff. And I believe you can get it from wheel spins. But you don't need to do any visual modification. I'm just showing you rims for proof of concept. But don't wind the tires, don't put aero on it, don't drivetrain engine swap it, no weight reduction, nothing like that. So if you have it upgraded, just set it back to stock and make sure everything is stock. So the only upgrade you really need is race, springs, and dampers. I threw rims on there once again for proof of concept, but don't do weight reduction, don't do any of that stuff. I also want to mention that this glitch does work with the Nissan GTR Horizon Edition and regular GTR, the one with the wide body kit. I believe it's 2012 or so. That GTR, if you have one, I would recommend using that. It's a little more consistent, but that's obviously a lot of money. The Skills Boost Liberty Walk GTR, that is a good option too, because you get Skills Boost. You do have to have the wide body kit on it, so use the wide body kit. But now I'm going to show you the location on the map that you're going to need to drive to. So I am currently in Yarra Valley. It's super easy to get to. Once again, it's not driving through bushes. Don't worry about any of that stuff. It's not one of those scammy videos. You can see the location. It is right next to this bucket list. So here's the location. You start at this location, and then you're going to drive down the street a little bit. But it's right there on the dirt road. There are those fields of crops and all that stuff next to bucket list 18. So it's a very common spot. Most people know where it is, and if you don't, well, there you have it. So I'm going to drive to this location, and then we can get started. So the exact location doesn't matter just yet, as this is not the actual location of the glitch. This is just a reference point, so it can assist you in getting to the actual location. But you see that bigger house on the left. Simply continue on this road. I am currently heading like south towards Byron Bay, if that makes sense. So you're heading down the street, and you see this shack on the right. Now there's that little road on the, well, now it's the right. But you can see it's right next to a little road. There's right of my dot. There's a little teeny road there. If you need the exact spot, that is where it is. But there you go on the map. It's relatively easy to find once you find the little shack, because it's right next to the shack. What you want to do is drive down. Alright, we're going to count trees here. 1 tree, 2 tree, and then you see this like sickly yellow white tree. You want to turn around at this tree and drive straight across the road. Now this is the location, obviously. Once again, we're not driving through this field like glitching and whatnot. Well, that's not actually a glitch, it's more of a method, but essentially you want to park your car next to this fence post, and it will start tripping out, hovering, flying, spitting sparks like a dragon. So I do want to mention that I have not cut any tuning out or anything here. This is essentially uncut, and you can see that's kind of why I'm not doing the best here. If I took more time to get the exact angle perfect, I could keep the glitching going a lot longer. I just wanted to quickly throw this together to show proof of concept here. With that being said, I could keep the car much more steady, have it nice and stable, and basically just like infinite skill points, and skill points going to wheel spins going to cars and cash, Horizon Editions, all that stuff. But pretty much infinite perks here. It's a pretty handy little glitch. Now I do also want to mention the fact that it might be a little tricky to get your car on this hill. It does take a little teeny bit of practice. finding the correct spot, but you can see that thicker fence post kind of hidden in the bush there. As long as you're decently close to that, it doesn't have to be super close. You can see I'm kind of moving away, moving towards it, all that stuff. As long as you're in that general area, there's a pretty decent slope on. Now, if you're whining thinking that my skill points aren't very high, do keep in mind that this is the budget option, and if I were showing you in the Nissan GTR, I would obviously have like at least double the skill points because it's a skill boost car, getting all those skill points. But I do want to mention that this is a great glitch because you're getting air, great air, awesome air, and then ultimate air. So you're getting every air skill, and then if you throw some kangaroo skills in there, you are getting an absolute insane amount of skill points. It is absolutely ridiculous. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully it was informative and gets you a lot of skill points. Level up quick, have fun, all of that great stuff. Now, I do also want to mention the fact that it might be a little tricky to get your car on this hill. It does take a little teeny bit of practice finding the correct spot, but you can see that thicker fence post kind of hidden in the bush there. As long as you're decently close to that, it doesn't have to be super close. You can see I'm kind of moving away, moving towards it, all that stuff. As long as you're in that general area, there's a pretty decent slope on. Anyways, guys, if you have any requests for car builds, or maybe you have a glitch yourself, you can send it to me on Twitter, or you can just say, hey, I uploaded a video on my channel. If you put the link, it'll get pulled and I won't ever see the video because it's in my inbox that I don't check and stuff. Anyways, let me know if you have a glitch video you want to see, or like a topic or something. Let me know down below and I can most likely fulfill your request. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy, fam.